Hey crypto friends, for those of you who are new to the channel, my name is Garrett and welcome to Altcoin Radar. Today we are going to be taking a look at the Kaspa charts and we're going to see where it might be headed, and we will cover both bullish and bearish scenarios as well, just to simply cover all of the possibilities. Now, for those of you who love trading crypto and would like to try out the same exchanges that I use on a regular basis, feel free to go ahead and try out either the Mexi exchange or the Blowfin exchange with the links in the video description down below this video. Now, the reasons why I love both of these exchanges: I love Mexi because they have some of the cheapest trading fees in the entire industry, which is very nice because you get to keep more of your profits. Now, the reason why I love Blowfin is because they allow anybody from anywhere to be able to sign up and trade crypto futures. So if you're from the United States and you want to trade crypto futures, you can do it right here on the Blowfin exchange, which is actually where I currently trade my crypto futures as well. All right, guys, so let's go ahead and take a look at the Kaspa charts and see what we've got going on here. All right, so as we can clearly see, we had a pretty big downtrend happen recently, and obviously that's going to happen when we make a big peak like we did up here, which was a new high, which was pretty nice to see. But as we all know, usually when we create a high like that, we end up coming back down and retracing to have a good solid correction, which is exactly what happened right there. Now, we did end up coming down all the way down to this support level down here at 13 cents at one point in time, and we eventually ended up going back up and retracing back upwards, which was very nice as well. So we were looking to this next support level here, or this next resistance area here of 14.9 cents, which was a new, the new major resistance level that we wanted to cross. Now, the thing with Kaspa has extremely good solid price action going on, and it's got all kinds of good volume, as you guys can clearly see what's going on here with these candles in the last 4 days or so. Each preceding candle has trended upwards further and further and further each time, which is very nice to see. That's what we want to see when we are potentially, about to go up even higher. And that's exactly what we did today, and that's where this current daily candle for Kaspa is currently going as well, which is very nice to see. It would be nice if Kaspa could close today's daily above this 14.9 level, because that typically means that we've got a good strong chance to start heading up towards this next higher level here of 15.9 cents as well. Okay, so what needs to happen for that to happen, or what I could see personally happening here in a bullish scenario. Now here's the thing with the overall crypto market. Here's what I've been noticing going on right now. As far as volume is concerned, right now in the last 24 hours, volume has been pretty low at right around $38 billion within the last 24 hours. Now, if we go ahead and take a look at the volume, we can notice that, let's see here. Let me go in the last 7 days. Now we'll go in the last month. What I've been noticing here is there's kind of a trend going on here as far as volume. If you take a notice here, volume tends to literally go down and up in a 7 to 10 day cycle. Usually every 7 to 10 days, volume ends up picking back up and we end up going back up again. And that's usually what we see happening going on here. And then we start to come down, and then we go back up again, and then back down. And that's literally happened the last 4 weeks in the last month or so, and I fully expect that to be happening again. I mean, that's what I'm hoping happens anyway, because we are at the bottom right now of the current downward cycle of this little pattern that we've got going on here as far as overall crypto market market volume in general. So if that were to end up happening, if that is what's happening here, and that does happen if that does end up happening during this next upcoming week as well, I fully expect that that Kaspa will eventually be able to go up to this next resistance area here of 15.9 cents. It'll probably end up coming back down just mildly, maybe to one of these smaller short-term support levels right in here, and then create a new higher low right in here, and then go up and break through that resistance area, and then go up to another short-term resistance area right in this level or so, and then come back down and do the same thing again and go back up again, and eventually make our way all the way back up to this 18.4 cent level, or this high level of 19.4 cents as well. The goal here is we want to be creating these higher lows each time in a step-by-step fashion, going up every single time, all right? And that's overall what I see happening here with Kaspa moving forward, especially considering Kaspa is one of those projects that has a very, very strong community. They've got very, very strong investors behind them, and they've got quite a bit of volume running through this project as well. Now, with support and resistance levels aside, let's go ahead and turn on some indicators and see what the indicators are. Let's see what the indicators are telling us. So if we go ahead and turn on the EMAs, we can clearly see that price is currently trading below the 20-period EMA right now. We kind of bounced off here. This current daily candle kind of bounced off here on the 50-period EMA, and it is currently trending right below the 20-period EMA. Now, it would be really cool if we ended up closing above this 20-period EMA, because that would pretty much signal to me personally that there could be another bull trend to the upwards, to the upside happening here with Kaspa, considering, in strong bull trends, all the EMAs are below, all the EMAs are below price action. So that's kind of what we want to see going on here. All right. So with the EMAs on the side, let's go ahead and turn on the Bollinger Bands. And with the Bollinger Bands, it's pretty much the same thing. We came down to the bottom. We came down to the bottom of the band down here, which was nice to see, but it rejected it almost instantly, which again tells us that momentum is very strong in this coin. And now we are starting to head back upwards towards the middle of the moving average, which would be very nice to see. And as you guys can clearly see right now, that moving average is right around our resistance area of 15.9 cents as well. All right. So again, this is a key level that we want to be able to pass and cross before we can start to feel extremely bullish on Kaspa to be able to go up and create again another new high. So if we go ahead and take off the Bollinger Bands and now turn on the RSI, RSI did dip down into oversold levels at one point in time. And as you guys can clearly see, the moving average is above the price level as well. Typically, when we are in a bear, a small bear trend or a large bear trend, the moving average is always on top of the RSI itself. And when we start to go upwards, usually the moving average and the RSI start to cross, and the moving average starts to be beneath the RSI. As you guys can clearly see right here in this entire uptrend going upwards right here, the RSI was completely above the moving average right here. All right. So that is just another little confirmation signal that you can look for as well. But realistically here going on right now, we can clearly see that these two lines are about to cross. The moving average and the RSI are about to cross. And if that does end up crossing, we can start to feel comfortable that, price could eventually start moving upwards here even further, which would be very nice. And that's kind of what we all want to see here going forward with Kaspa. So overall here, you guys, just keep an eye on the levels, keep an eye on these indicators, and keep an eye on overall volume here as well. I know it's kind of hard to tell right now with the current state of the entire altcoin market, considering the entire altcoin market is completely took a big nosedive recently. But as you guys can clearly see, we've got some very strong momentum in Kaspa going on right now. All right. But overall here, guys, before I go ahead and wrap this up, if you guys enjoyed this video, please make sure to go ahead and subscribe to the channel, hit the like button below the video to help me out here, and leave me a comment below on your personal thoughts on where you think the price of Kaspa is going to go here in the short to midterm. And hey, for those of you who stuck around and watched this video throughout the entire thing, thank you guys very much for watching. I appreciate you guys very much, and I hope to see all of you in my future videos as well.